Case is entitled In the Matter of the Marriage of Jared Polh, Petitioner, and Sierra Cray, Respondent, case number 24DM35. Petitioner Jared Polh appears with counsel Cheryl Adams. Sierra Polh appears in person pro se. We're scheduled today for a status hearing. We were last here on December 12th. At that time, Ms. Adams had recently entered her appearance and was going to make an attempt to engage in some settlement negotiations. Ms. Adams, has any progress been made towards settlement in this case?
I apologize, Your Honor. I thought I sent an email several weeks ago to Sierra, but I found it in my drafts this morning. I don't know what happened. I just don't, except that I didn't hit send. So no progress has been made. I, I have no excuse except that I made a mistake. So.
All right, in light of the current situation, how are you suggesting the case moves forward?
Well, I know that Sierra, and I call her Sierra because Ms. Polh, it just gets confusing to me. But she indicated last time, and it's my understanding she's indicated all along she wants a trial. If that's still the case, then I'm happy to accommodate that and have it set on the court's trial docket.
All right, Ms. Polh, are you open to settlement negotiations, or would you just like to set the case for trial?
I am open, and I thought that was what was going to happen over the last 2 months, but again, I haven't heard anything. So, I mean, if we can go to trial.
Well, there's two different ways we could do this. We could set this out again, 3 or 4 weeks, and allow, sounds like Miss Adams intended to send a settlement offer or some sort of negotiations to you, and failed to hit send on the email. So if you're open to some sort of negotiation, we could just set another status hearing like this about 30 days down the road and see if anything fruitful comes of that. If not, then we could set the case for trial, or we could just go ahead and set a trial date.
I'm open to either option, Your Honor. I mean, I'm open to negotiating as long as we can, but if it's ultimately going to go to trial, then I'm good with that myself.
All right. Well, Ms. Polh, if you're open to negotiations, that might be some way to resolve the case short of trial, then we can do the status hearing. If you don't think that that's going to be fruitful, then we'll just go ahead and establish a trial date. How would you like to proceed?
Sorry. I'm willing to, I mean, at least try the negotiation.
Okay. Well, if it's always best, in my opinion, if the parents can work together towards a common solution. However, I understand that sometimes the parties are just too far apart. But let's set a status hearing. Miss Adams, I trust you'll make sure the email gets sent. Miss Polh, if you haven't heard anything from Miss Adams in a day or two, you might contact her office and say, hey, you're supposed to send me that email.
Okay.
So Angela, if we could get just a 30-minute status hearing about 30 days out.
Judge, I have March 2nd at 10:30.
March 2nd at 10:30.
Let me double check, Your Honor. Computer never works fast when you want it to. March 2nd at 10:30 is fine with me.
All right, Ms. Polh, does that work for you?
Yes.
All right, that'll be by Zoom again, March 2nd at 10:30 in the morning. That'll be treated as a status hearing. Again, Ms. Polh, if you haven't heard from Ms. Adams in the next day or so, reach out to her office. I trust you have her contact information.
Yes.
Okay. Are the parties now using the App Close app? That got set up?
Yes.
Okay. And we still
Yes,
have,
Your Honor, we have been. It's just been kind of back and forth. I'm not technologically advanced, but I have been using it. Yes, sir.
okay. And we still have an operating temporary parenting plan? Okay. Well, we'll keep all of that in place then and see if anything fruitful comes out of these negotiations. Ms. Adams, is there anything else we need to address this morning from your perspective?
Not at this time, Your Honor. I will make sure that I get the email out today
All right.
and
Miss-
hit send.
Okay. Ms. Polh, anything else you feel needs to be addressed this morning?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, we'll see everybody back in March. If you need anything in the meantime, just let us know.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yeah.